totally loving the way the markets are looking right now. Guys, BTC is sitting at 47,749 as of time of recording. The rest of the markets are doing well, guys. Tezos had a major rally over this weekend. As a matter of fact, Sunday closing the day up 15%. Tezos looking strong, sitting at $8.71 at time of recording. How far will this go, guys? Well, according to the Bollinger Bands that we see here, our next stopping point is going to be $9, guys, before we see any type of correction, in my personal opinion. Okay, you can tell here on the daily that we have had a strong uptrend since the 29th. Okay, so this also indicates momentum that we have here, guys. So this rally is supported by a little bit more than just some fundamental developments. Okay, looking at the weekly chart, yeah, we're going to finish the week somewhere around maybe $9.50 when it comes to Tezos, guys, because much like on the daily, you can see here, even with these two red wicks in the middle, there were higher lows being set every week, and that is a good thing to look for. That defines your trend in whichever particular direction that is going, and Tezos's trend right now is up, guys. So let's take a look at the monthly and see where we are. Oh yeah, this is a great start to the month of October for Tezos. Now, one thing I do want to show you guys right here. Let's increase this a little bit. You see these contraction points, okay? You see our contraction. The deepest point of the contraction was this week here, was July 1st. So honestly, if you want to go all the way back, Tezos started this rally back in July, okay? Now we're 3 months into it. Mathematically, looking at the history, 1, 2, 3, 4 was the last time it had a major rally. It lasted about 4 months. We're already 3 months into this one. Next month will be November. Now, this is going to play out differently, I believe, because of the rest of the market's conditions going into Q4. Now, with that being said, let's look at the leader of the pack, starting with the daily chart, guys. We're going to work our way up because I've seen something on the monthly that's going to make you very excited. But on the daily, as we stand right now, we're sitting at 47,770. And we are moving sideways. The last couple of days was just really quiet. We had the rally on the first that broke us above the 20-day moving average. Now we are in the upper region. We're in what you want to call bullish territory, if you will. So that looks good. My only cause for concern at the moment is a possible retest of this 45K level. But the good news with that is 45K is the new support level. Okay, that's our new support. So I believe we're gonna stay above 45K, and I'm gonna show you why. Because the picture is much the same when you're looking at the weekly. Now, I like to look at the weekly, especially every Monday. We start the week by looking at the weekly charts, so that way we can get an idea of what's coming. And it looks as though, guys, we have safely bounced off of this red line here, the RSI, the moving average. And right now, it appears as though we may be going back to retest that 50-51 level. But judging by the contractions that are getting ready to form here, as well as on the chart down here, guys, and us already being in the bullish region, I can see that after a couple days, maybe today, Tuesday, going into Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit quiet still, but the weekend will kick us to that next leg up, guys. And I'm going to show you why. Because on the monthly chart, starting at the top here, guys, look at what we have forming. Okay, it's essentially the same formation that we had playing out on the weekly here that we watch progress all throughout September, guys. The same thing is forming on the monthly. Okay, so that means that previously on August 1st, we retested the 20-day moving average here at that 66, 67 level. We are getting ready to test it again. Now, the probability of us breaking through it this time is a little bit higher than previous before, because from based on what I've seen in the charts, guys, after looking at them for 2 years, after watching Bitcoin's price behavior, there's always at least three to four tests of a certain level before we either get massively rejected or break all the way through it. Okay. The sentiment of the market is bullish. Okay. The bears are in remission. They're sitting on the sidelines. They're being quiet with their tails tucked between their legs because they know better. They know what time of the year it is. So I'm seeing that we retest this 66 to 67 level, bringing us back to the 52 to 55K range. And then that's when things will get interesting, guys. Once we get back above 50K, that's when a lot of energy is going to come back into the market. Okay. A lot of attention. So I personally believe that based off of this monthly analysis, guys, we are getting ready to see that one more time. Now, if it goes the other way, okay, this is a big if, then our next stop will be around 20 something, $20,000. But I do not see that happening because of the trend that we have forming on the monthly for Bitcoin, guys. We have new higher lows for the last 3 months. Okay. So that is indicating of a trend, that is indicating a pattern. And I like where it's going personally. But I do have some news for you guys. I'm going to get to that in a second, but let's take a look at some top performers right now. Shiba Inu up 10%, still sitting at 0.0000000. Sensorium also up 10%, guys. Now, this is another thing I want to talk about here. The metaverse is on everyone's mind. Okay. The majority of the headlines from this morning, with the exception of CBDC talk, they were centered around NFTs, guys. Centered around NFTs. So the metaverse, gaming, NFTs, it's going to go crazy this holiday season. Okay. This holiday season is going to accelerate play to earn games, the metaverse, all of those little things. Okay. Trust me. That's why you see technicals like this. Sensorium is getting ready to make another move to the upside, guys. Okay. I've watched this project move for the last year. And when I tell you, when it gets ready to go, it's going. All right. And you can see another metaverse project, Decentraland. We all know when Decentraland gets ready to run, it's not waiting for anybody. Okay. And the technicals right here, guys, especially on the daily coming in for September 29th, we are in a very strong uptrend. We have now broken into the positive territory, into bullish territory on these bands. So breaking above that moving average, guys. And yeah, the momentum is not going to stop until we get to around the dollar range. So look for a dollar Decentraland in the next few days, guys. So some more top performers, of course, we have Tezos. Gala Games also was doing good over the weekend, guys. Algorand, even though it's down right now, but Algorand had a nice little rally as well this weekend, guys, almost touching $2. Okay, almost touching $2. So I definitely see that continuing. As you can see here, we got the contraction forming, which means that there is some strong price movement getting ready to occur. The fact that we're sitting in the bullish region on the Bollinger Band shows me, guys, that it's going to go to the upside. So the rest of the market is doing well. Real quick, Acon, guys, got some news coming from Acoin and Acon City. They have now gotten into the NFT space. Okay, so that is going to change a lot of these dynamics. As you can see here on the daily last few days, this pretty much indicates selling off, guys. People that came in here, they sold off here. That's natural. It's going to happen. But this project has ultimate use case, ultimate utility. We know what it's going to be here for. And now they're in the NFT space. So you know things are about to get good. So But guys, let's get into some popular stories for the day to start your week. Cryptocurrency payments are gaining ground in India, guys. We're taking a look at the global picture right now. It says that you can now use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to buy goods like a rug or for services such as recharging fast tag in India. Now, if you're watching from India, guys, tell me about this fast tag thing. I looked at their website. It seems to me to be like electric vehicle charging stations, but if there's more to it, please let me know. But cryptocurrency is increasingly gaining prominence as a payment method among small yet growing businesses in the formal and informal economy of India. They have started to accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and other crypto tokens in exchange for goods and services amidst the rising popularity of digital assets in India. So keep in mind, guys, remember, they're in India, they classify crypto assets based on their utility, based on use case. And right now, the thing is payments. Okay. We've seen that coming. Payments, crypto is being used for payments, for services, creating small micro economies. That is how that is what the next phase of this is going to look like, guys. Okay. Now, speaking of Solana, this was kind of big that broke over the weekend as well. Grayscale adds Solana and Uniswap to their digital cap fund. This actually has an even bigger effect because now Bitcoin is not their strongest, their largest, they're not their largest holding anymore. Grayscale is very diversified, and a large part of their portfolio is now focused on altcoins. Okay. So that indicates a couple things, guys. It's not just Bitcoin's game anymore. Now, the technologies that have been put forth from these altcoins are being seen by institutions, and they're choosing Solana and the Uniswap token of all tokens, guys. Okay, so another reason why I highlighted Solana before the rally to get you guys in position. Same reason why I dropped the video about Uniswap, why I'm buying, why when the SEC targeted them, that was the perfect time to buy. That to me was the bottom for Uniswap. Now Grayscale has picked them up, guys. Uniswap's gonna go. It's gonna go crazy in Q4. But more news, guys. Brave. This actually broke a couple of weeks ago. Okay, September 22nd, as a matter of fact. But now you can essentially do video calls through Brave browser. All right. So if you're curious about Brave, Basic Attention Token is the utility coin for Brave and all of their, corresponding applications. You can earn Brave tokens by using the Brave browser. If you recognize it, that's the browser that I use. But this video chat feature, guys, is another added use case for Brave that is going to set it apart, especially when it comes to Web3 projects. Now, I've used it. It's still in beta. It's very, very sketchy at the moment, but down the line, I can definitely see it being a competitor to Zoom and maybe even StreamYard if they add a few more functions, little features and whatnot. But more news. Let's look at more global news, guys. Hong Kong exploring CBDCs as part of the fintech strategy. We know this is the winner of CBDCs, guys. It's going to come. We had the eNaira launch on October 1st. There hasn't been anything negative to come out about it yet. And we know many countries are now starting to test with the addition of Laos. As of this weekend, they're getting involved with CBDCs as well. So that's a big narrative, guys. But like I was mentioning earlier, NFTs are all the rage right now, guys. Okay. Starting with these two stories here. We're gonna do DC first, because this one I'm personally excited about, especially after the interview I had this weekend with David Baller. He's a former comic artist that used to work for DC doing Batman, Superman, Justice League of America. And now DC's fandom event is coming up, and they will be launching NFTs for the event, guys. So how you can essentially get down on these DC NFTs is by signing up at dcfandom.com or just Google fandom, DC fandom. You can find the links there. You get registered. They'll give you an NFT for registering, and then you'll get another NFT once you share the first NFT and news of the event. So that's pretty cool, guys. Pretty freaking cool, in my opinion. But what's even cooler is the subject of this story, guys. And this is what I'm going to leave you with. It's a question. How might NFTs change TV and film industries? Okay. This is actually a very prominent question to think about, because that's the industry that has not been shaken up yet. That is the industry that blockchain has not penetrated yet. But NFTs will be that way in. Now, I remember earlier in the year covering a Chainlink project, a Chainlink partner in the form of Mogul Productions. And Mogul Productions focuses on creating a space where writers, artists, authors, directors, they can essentially present their projects to this platform and acquire funding from fans, directly from the fan base, guys. And what we're seeing with NFTs and how they're being changed, the branding is different now. All right. So that means that now we have commercial IPs coming into the space that they're going to bring the rest of their fan bases as well. So this is going to be the next stage in NFTs, guys. It's going to be through the form of entertainment. We are now about to see a whole lot of uh, former properties that we know. Superman's Batman, Marvel, DC, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z. I am waiting on Dragon Ball Z to get into the NFT space because I think it would be the most expensive NFT on the planet. Okay. But point is, guys, NFTs getting involved with TV and film. We all know, we remember Fox setting aside a couple $100 million for NFT development. Okay. As well as NBC now. WWE has been giving out NFTs. The next phase is the big properties that have already been established. They're now taking their characters, their notable properties, and turning them into NFTs, guys. And what this is creating is an opportunity for independent creators to use this new technology to bring their stories to the mainstream without having to go through so many intermediaries, guys, without having to go through the gatekeepers. So that is why this story is very interesting to me, guys. It was a great read. If you want to check it out, this is on cryptonews.com. It should be on the homepage still, but this is something to think about. Honestly, guys, what's the next step in this NFT tech and where is it going to take us? So, with all that being said, though, guys, that's the news for this morning. Of course, if you found value, hit that like button and subscribe so that way you never miss an update. Of course, you can scan the QR code to the left. That way you can get signed up with these exchanges, guys. There's links to where else you can watch the Digital Hustle News. All the resources you need to get into the crypto space, they'll be right there or down in the description for your convenience. But as always, guys, you know how I'm going to tell you. Have a great day. Have a prosperous day. Most importantly, make that money. I'll see y'all in the next one.